Have you ever wondered what it might feel like to fall in love with a reflection? Imagine for a moment the gentle rustle of leaves and the subtle chill of a secluded woodland. There, hidden between mossy trunks, you find the hush of another world, painted with longing, memory, and mystery. This is where Echo first listened, and where Narcissus once gazed. There is a soft glow, morning light filtering through branches, dappling the earth and bathing every stone in honeyed warmth. In the heart of this timeless Greek forest, the world moves without hurry. Here dwells Echo, a nymph whose laughter once fluttered through the glades. She is not just any nymph. Her voice is her gift and her curse. She can only repeat the last words she hears, not her own song, but the echo of another's desire. Day by day, Echo wandered these ancient woods, her world filled with the gentle symphony of water, on stones, bird calls, and the distant footsteps of travelers. Though she was surrounded by beauty, Echo longed for something more than repetition. She longed to be known, to speak for herself and be understood. And then, change arrives. It comes on a day so quiet, even the wind dares not intrude. Narcissus appears, a mortal youth whose beauty surpasses all others. His hair catches gold from the sun, and his eyes, deep and unknowable, dance with pride. He moves through the glade without fear, certain of his place in the world. He is as brilliant and unreachable as the stars. From the shadows, Echo watches. Her heart, so used to longing, now beats faster. She follows, silent except for the twigs that snap beneath her feet. Narcissus senses something, but he does not see her face, only hears the faintest answer to his words, always the end of each sentence given back to him. Intrigued and unsettled, Narcissus calls into the hush, "Is anyone there?" And the woods reply, "There. Come to me, to me." His voice echoes, but never the whole message, never the beginning, only the end. And Echo's hope grows behind every word. At last, frail with longing, Echo dares reveal herself. Her steps are slow, her hands trembling, her eyes full of everything she cannot say. She steps into the light, ready to offer the tenderness that fills her heart. But Narcissus, startled, proud, turns away. He cannot love what is not him, what is not a reflection of his own perfection. For Narcissus, the world is a mirror, and he is both the question and the answer. Echo's world contracts. Her longing, denied, becomes silence. Her body fades, but her voice lingers, repeating the last words of strangers, haunting the hollows of woodland and cave. Narcissus, however, is not untouched by the story. He journeys farther into the forest, growing lost and weary. He bends to drink from a limpid pool, and as he gazes into its depths, he sees, for the first time, something he cannot possess. A face more beautiful than any he has known. He falls in love, not knowing he loves his own image. Unable to draw himself away, Narcissus becomes entranced by that vision. The water trembles, his image rippling, always just out of reach. Each attempt to touch the face below scatters it into nothing. Each longing gaze only sharpens his desire and pain. He is locked in a spell of his own making, lost to the world, forever seeking what cannot be held. Slowly, the leaves thicken, shadows drifting gently over the pool. Time passes, and in that gentle hush, Narcissus withers. But from the place where he fell, a new flower springs, pale, delicate, golden at the center. A narcissus, blooming year after year, reflecting the face of anyone who stops to look. And so, the story settles back into the silence of the woods. Echo's longing drifts on, never quite fading, always returning. Narcissus, the flower, sways softly, a reminder of beauty glimpsed and never grasped. The ancients told this story not just to explain the origin of a flower or the whisper in the air, but to gently remind us of longing, of love that cannot reach its mark, and the ways in which we lose ourselves in our own reflection. Echo loved, but could not tell her own story. Narcissus loved, but never looked beyond the surface. Both became shadows. One voice without a body, one image without substance. Perhaps, when we hear our own words in hollow places, or catch our faces in fleeting reflections, we are meant to remember them. Remember to look past what is shiniest in ourselves. Remember to listen for voices that speak not just our hopes, but their own truths. Listen now to these lines from Ovid's Metamorphoses, Book 3, as the poet describes Narcissus at the pool. As he looked, he loved. Unwittingly he burns for himself, and loves the very shape he sees. What he approves and what he seeks is but a shadow, a reflection. These words capture the ache at the story's center, the longing for what is close, yet can never be ours, the heartbreak of desiring an illusion. Reflecting on this passage, we may ask ourselves, how often do we fall under the same spell? How many times do we love the image, the idea, more than the soul before us? In Greek thought, the greatest wisdom was often in knowing oneself. But here, self-knowledge becomes a trap when unsoftened by care for others. Echo's curse, too, invites our sympathy. From the Roman poet Ovid, again, her voice lives, her bones are turned to stone. She is sound and nothing else, for sound is all that lives of her. Echo's tragedy is not just in her silence, but in being forever bound to others' words, never her own. In a way, she is the spirit of every unheard wish, every word left unspoken because we are afraid. And yet, both Echo and Narcissus are transformed by their longing. Echo does not simply vanish. Her spirit remains, gentle answer in empty spaces. Her presence is a comfort for the lonely, a subtle reminder that no word is ever entirely lost. Narcissus becomes the flower, fragile and bright, reminding us how beauty can be reborn from heartbreak. Philosophers and poets often return to these myths to ask, what do they reveal about us? Plato once suggested that love can be an ascent from desire for the image to a deeper appreciation of true beauty and goodness. But to make that climb, we must turn from the pool, leave the echo behind, and listen for a human voice. Real presence, real connection. Perhaps this is why the story still resonates after so many centuries. It is a gentle warning and a balm. We recognize in Echo the yearning to be heard and the ache of being unseen. In Narcissus, we recognize the danger of loving only the self, the hollowness of a beauty admired but never shared. The lesson is not to reject longing or beauty, but to see through them to the life beyond mirrors and repetition. To answer the echo, not only with our own words, but with understanding for another's. To cherish the reflection, but not at the cost of true encounter. And so, the woods remain quiet, steadfast. In every hollow, a whisper. In every pool, a reflection. Both reminders of love's promise and its shadow, reminding us that no longing is wasted and no echo is truly alone. If one day you wander a sunlit forest and hear your voice called back to you, or glimpse your face laughing in still water, pause a moment. Let the longing linger, but remember, listen for who is beside you. Speak with your own voice and reach through the reflection. Every story in these ancient woods begins with longing and ends with gentle understanding. And as the leaves sigh and the light fades, we let ourselves rest, warmed by the knowledge that even unreturned love can blossom anew. We are never far from a friend, even in quiet longing. For every echo, a companion, and in every reflection, a chance to awaken.